Hey everybody, welcome back to GWN. I'm Knock, your host. Following up today with a couple of replays from our forum event that we're running right now. It is a forum pushing event. A bunch of us joined the Forum Goat Herd clan, and we're just pushing, seeing how far along we can go. Let's take a look where we're at right now. Let's see. Going into top clans, global. Looking for that green line. I know it's down here somewhere. Oh, there we are. So right now, the Forum Clan is 98 global. Ooh, up to number 5 international. Not too bad, not too bad. What do we got for players right now? We're up to 41. Looks like 5,407 is our top. We got 52s, 51, 5,000. It's a pretty good number of players have broken 5,000 over 11. Got some others that are really close. Yours truly just cannot seem to get ahead. Every time I start to get close to 5,000, I have a nice little losing streak and drop a couple hundred trophies. So, I don't know. What can I say? What can I say? But everybody's having a good time. We're doing lots and lots of friendly challenges, working on different bases. You can see this base I got up here now. This is a new base for me. I took 3 different bases that I've worked with over the past few months and combined them into this one. Now, the layout, especially with the walls, looks pretty similar, I think, to some of the other ones that are out there, but it's not quite what you think. It is not designed the same as those other bases that use this wall pattern, if you will, especially with the layout of the individual defense structures. So far, most of the time, this gets a 58% 2-star or less, all the way down into the 40% 0-star range. I've had 3 or 4 attacks out of the last 15 or so that have gotten higher than that. One person did manage to get a 77 using Minion Drops, but other than that, it's typically 61 to 64% tops. But most of the attacks, like I said, probably 10 or 12 of them have been in a low enough range that it's not that hard to beat if you're playing a good, strong game. So, it's worth a try. If anybody's interested, you've had enough time to hopefully make a screenshot of it, or you can build it. Let me know how it works out for you. Let's take a look at some replays. We'll start off here with Blaze Dragon. Yeah, 72%. This is an interesting combo. This one did pretty well against one of my bases in the friendly challenges. You've got Barbarians, and you've got Giants, and you've got Bombers, and you've got Cannon Carts. And basically what you do is the standard distraction so your Bombers can get in and take down walls. Then you send in the Giants to continue to distract, and finally in come the Cannon Carts and then your Battle Machine. This is very effective against a lot of common bases out there, and you can see this base here. I want to say most of the time I've seen this used, it's gotten between 65 and 75%. Maybe a little bit higher on a couple of attacks, but it's a good, solid combination. I don't know what you would call this. It's a Barbarian. I don't know. You get so many different troops involved here. The really cool attacks are the ones that hybridize the different troops, especially in something like this. I'd love to see somebody come up with an attack strategy that works, that has one camp of 5 different troops. And it would probably be a ground attack like this one. Maybe taking one of those camps of Rage Barbarians and turning them into sneaky archers. I don't know. Something like that might be the idea. But it would be neat to see somebody come up with something and consistently use it for that 65 to 75% range results when they play it. So 2 stars, 72%. Commander Abdul has a nice one here. Takes advantage of a Crusher being down on an otherwise max base. Everything on this is level 7 except for the 2 Crushers, and one of them's down for upgrade. Comes in with the standard Bombarian. Bombarian's a really good, consistent strategy to use. As I've said before, you come in with the Bombers to take out the first set of walls, use your Rage Barbarians to distract any defenses, and then you just kind of trickle them in a little at a time as the Bombers work their way up. If you do it right, your Bombers will survive at least to take out that second layer of walls. Sometimes 1 or 2 of them will survive to the very end and even take out a couple of extra buildings. In this case, you can see Commander Abdul runs it perfect. It's a nice, clean Bombarian. Obviously runs into problems with the Crusher. It's typical for these attacks. Anything that's on the ground will have a problem with the Crusher. But he's got a battle machine that's practically full health, so he's going to have no problem at all taking that out and finishing up for the 3-star win. And he's even got, was it one bomber? Oh, 2 bombers. One on either side managed to survive the attack. And he pulls out the win with 3 stars. So good attack on that one. One of my attacks, this is against a max base. Everything's max except for walls. Turns out he has nothing under construction. And I go in with a level 14 Minion Drops and do a pretty good amount of damage. This base has a few problems. I mean, it's designed to be an anti-barb base. You can see the box around the builder hall there. But so long as you can get in there with your air troops and take out the builder hall, most of these bases that have the anti-barb design are going to go down for a good solid 75-85% or better. Because they're really not designed to do much against air. I mean, in this particular case, look how far away he has those air bombs. I mean, more than half the base is gone before the air bombs really even become a factor in the attack. So without having your weapon of mass beta minion destruction close enough to the builder hall to, prevent somebody from just sweeping through with beta minions, this is the kind of result that you get. I mean, before I even send in the battle machine, we're already down to, what is this going to be, 80%, I'm guessing? It's got to have to be pretty close to it. Battle machine goes in. He's only a level 5 battle machine, so he's not even a max battle machine on this particular account. And he's going to survive just long enough for the remaining beta minions to take down that giant cannon, and then a couple of charges will allow him to finish out the attack with a 3-star result. This is one of the reasons I say, as long as you have the ability, you can get into and pretty well along Builder Hall 7 without too terrible much problems. And there it is, 3 stars, 100% result. Blah, blah, blah pulls one out here, 90%er I think this is. And again, it's another Minion Drops attack. Looks like he goes in with 2 camps to drop ships. Yeah, 2 camps. I go back and forth between the 1 camp and 2 camp, or the 2 camps and the 3 camps rather. So this is a 3 camp dropship, not a 2 camp. Duh. I can't count today. It's too early still. What can I say? But when you've got a long way to go to get to the worst of the defenses, having those extra dropships to tank a little bit longer really works to keep your beta minions alive. And it actually makes the beta minions a little more devastating on the base as well. As you can see here, he's even got 1 left right up to the very end. As long as you get the roaster out of the way and you've got that air bomb that's placed out to the corner like that, you can do a lot of damage with your beta minions before anything can really do them damage. And he'll take down the builder hall here with his last gasping breath, and even get a couple of tangential buildings, if you will. And then it comes time to send in his battle machine for the final minute to do the cleanup. And we'll speed this up to 4x. We'll let that one zip on in and take out things. Crusher's already got half gone, so battle machine really doesn't have any major threats to it as it gets through the bulk of what remains there and pulls out the 2-star 90% win. So not shabby at all. So that wraps up our video for today. Some replays, a little bit of a recap of what's been going on in the forum event over the last day or so. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please do hit subscribe below so you'll be notified when we put out new videos. And if you're a returning visitor, hey, welcome back. I'm out of here. Going to go do some more pushing, see if I can't maybe break 5,000 this season. And I will catch y'all later with another update. Take care and keep on clashing. Bye-bye.